in a wide array of ecosystems. These were described to me by Jenny Baldera, a dedicated environmentalist who has conducted an extensive survey of the park.
It actually represents almost all of the forest types found in the Far East, like beech forest, mangrove forest, lowland evergreen forest, montane forest, and forest on ultra-basic rocks or soil. So basically, it already has representative of a diversity of habitats.
Also notable among the park's ecosystems is the mangrove forest, which is reputed to be the most well-preserved in the entire country. I've also learned that there are at least 149 different vertebrates to be found in the park, one-third of which are endemic to Palawan. This simply means that they exist nowhere else on Earth. Equally rich and diverse is the plant life, where some 280 different trees thrive in the various forest habitats. It was precisely because of its unique geological features and globally significant biodiversity that the 22,000-hectare Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park was inscribed as a World Heritage Site in 1999. The park's centerpiece is undoubtedly its renowned 8.2-kilometer underground river, which is considered to be the longest one of its kind in the world. Another distinguishing feature of the river is that it emerges directly into the sea. Once inside, you cannot help but be fascinated by the numerous multi-shaped formations of the cave. The two most common are the stalactites, which hang down from the ceiling, and the stalagmites, which form on the cave floor. The most noticeable inhabitants of this amazing underworld are the swiftlets, who roost deep in the crevices of the cave, and the more than 47,000 bats, which hang upside down from the countless number of stalactites during daytime.
The park is, as inscribed by UNESCO, is our heritage. It's God's gift to Palawan.
I couldn't agree with Dr. Socrates more, but I wanted to add that for me, the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park is a treasure which also belongs to the entire country and as a World Heritage Site to the whole world. From Palawan, I head north to the mountains of the Cordillera region, where centuries ago, a fiercely proud and independent people known as the Ifugao created one of the world's truly outstanding achievements. Covering an area of 20,000 square kilometers and stretching across 5 provinces, the rice terraces of the Philippine Cordilleras was inscribed by UNESCO on its World Heritage List in 1995. Aerial photographs clearly reveal the colossal magnitude of the rice terraces and why they are widely believed to be the most extensive rice terraces system in the world. There is a sense of tranquility and quiet strength that you immediately feel once you are here. There is also that sense of national pride in knowing that the most outstanding monument of our country is one that is not a symbol of civic or religious authority, or one that commemorates a battle or victory against oppression. For me, the rice terraces celebrate something more, the genius and soul of the people. These were our forefathers who developed an entire system of cultural, agricultural, engineering, and environmental practices to grow rice, our principal food. According to some anthropologists, this involves centuries of hard physical labor, following an ingenious method of carving terraces into the steep mountainsides using only the most basic tools.
Because they used water in order to build the terraces. What they do is build a wall, then dam a stream upstream, hold the water there. But when they're ready to fill in the wall, they release the water and they spade the soil into that's brought by the water into the wall. So it takes brains to move the soil and make the water do the work for them. And that's really a great knowledge of engineering.
Water. It is life for the terraces. It is because of water that the Ifugao considers forests as the most valuable resource. At the top of each terrace cluster is a ring of forest called the muyong. Trees of the muyong begin the water cycle by gathering moisture. The water from the roots eventually feeds into streams that are then diverted to irrigate the terraces. Water flows downhill from terrace to terrace through a well-engineered system of sluices and bamboo pipes. This traditional system is so sophisticated, yet totally sustainable. Conservationists and ecologists rank the terraces among the best soil and water conservation structures ever built by human communities. Up to this day, the Ifugaos continue the same time-tested traditional practices which their ancestors adopted in order to maintain the terraces. Because of this long and harmonious interaction between man and nature, UNESCO has cited the rice terraces as a living cultural landscape. But the origins of the Ifugao and why they built monumental landscapes on such difficult terrain remain shrouded in myth and conjecture. To shed more light on this, I asked Mr. Manuel Gulawan to tell me about early Ifugao beliefs, as well as his views concerning the rice terraces.
That the construction of the first rice terraces according to Ifugao myth was taught by the deputy Lipan of Paharan to the hunter brothers Kabigat and Barituk, the sons of Tabona and Inuke of Tiyangan. They were able to construct such structures that withstood earthquakes, typhoons, and other natural elements.
Dr. Jesus Peralta offers a more historical and sociological explanation.
By 6000 BC, there is a movement of peoples from the coastal areas of Southeast Asia. Some moved by boats into the islands, and these people are known as the Austronesians. And they are the ones who brought agriculture into the Philippines. So it's probable that the Ifugao came from these people, coming from the staging area in Southeast Asia. Really, it's movements of people. If you study the terraces, the older terraces are down below. So it's really movement up because you cannot build a terrace without water. So you have to start moving up to get the water.
For the Ifugao, daily life, cultural practices, religious beliefs, and even literature have always revolved around rice. Rituals and ceremonies performed by Mumbakis, or holy men, mark each stage of the agricultural cycle.
The Ifugao before sincerely believed that when they performed such rites, the gods or the deities and ancestral spirits had intervened in